Leroy Sibbles. Mr. Sibbles, thank you very much for sitting with Good News Jamaica, where we concentrate on positive information and imagery about Jamaica and Jamaicans globally.
Yes, sir.
Now, first I want to ask you, what do you think about that concept of a media company that concentrates on positive things?
Well, I will lift my hat off to that because right now there's so much negativity in the world.
Yeah.
That being, seeing positivity, it gives us hope.
Sure.
Straight.
Now, from you were little bit, you first pick up your guitar.
A long time ago.
A long time ago. It's just a few days ago. Come on, let's think about it. Just a few days ago.
Mentally that's how it feels.
Right. So now that's what I want to talk about. Has it become harder to perform, to bring out new hits and to do the things that you used to do back in those days?
Oh yeah, well, the music has changed and music always keeps changing, so we're into a new era of music and it's mostly the kids' environment right now and they're doing quite well with that. It's not really my thing. I just did over a single of James Brown, Try Me, which is doing quite well. Actually, it's #1 in Miami and New York on a special program that they have there. So I'm still doing my thing. But when you hear my thing, it's strictly roots because that's my thing. And I'll be doing it tonight today. It's the last song, so you'll be able to recognize that when we do that. And I'm promoting it because it's doing so well, so I have to do my part to keep it, more exposed.
All right. So, Try Me. What made you go into that genre and pull that song?
Okay. Actually, I was watching the James Brown movie. That Black Panther was the guy who starred that, and he did a great job on doing that. Sorry, and I was so impressed, and I remember the song because I grew up on that song. You understand? So it touched me so well, and a friend of mine that was there said, "Leroy, so you do good with this song, yeah? I think you did a great version of this," and I did a reggae version. We arranged that. Dean Fraser's on it with horns, and it's close to the original. The only difference is it was a slow song, mine is reggae.
Okay. So now you are such an influence to many youngsters that are coming up, trying to create a new sound, trying to create their own signature of music like you did. What kind of advice do you have for these youngsters now?
One advice, and it's simple. Try to keep your lyrics clean and positive, because there's nothing catch on like negativity. It catch on more than positivity, So if we could avoid that, because that creates a lot of violence and mayhem, and we don't need that. That's what we don't need.
So you're of the opinion then that the music definitely will lead to either a positive lifestyle or a negative lifestyle?
Music is very influential. It's very, 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 more than one very, So whenever we do, like I said, and people will jump to the negativity quicker than a positive. People think that positivity is boring, and if you watch a reaction, even on these guys' shows, when the negative songs out, a singer that sings road song when come out, it is not as effective as the guy who come out with the negative, after him, So that shows what's the influence of the music.
All right. So now we're want to go back to when you first created your signature rhythms, right? What was, give me one rhythm that you can remember, the thought that came into your mind when you created that bass line or rhythm itself?
Okay. Well, actually, the last bass line that I played and arranged was I was not the singer on the song. It was my group, though, the Heptones. It was another singer called Barry Llewellyn. He passed away. May God bless his and rest his soul in peace. The song was The Book of Rules, and it was such a great song that the bass line that I got for that, it was inspirational. Because music is totally inspirational. There's not a place inside there where you go and say, take this off the shelf because it fits this, It has to come by spiritual, divine movement. And I think I got a perfect bass line for that. Even though most of my lines were very outstanding, very strong, because for all these singers that I played for, all these lines were hits, number one song. So I've been always on that side of the thing, and I give thanks to the Almighty God to be able to have this kind of contribution to the business.
When you think back to when you were a child playing marble or playing football with the stuff, box juice and all them things, would you think that you would be here now? Did you have an inclination that I want to make it in music in such a way that I will become an icon?
No, my musical career was not planned. Well, actually, I'm actually a welder, arc welder. Because after leaving school, that's where my mom took me to learn welding on Gem Road and Maxwell Avenue corner right now. There's a church there right now. It was called Porter Brothers. And that's where I was. And even though my mom and myself on Sunday evenings were always doing music and things, but that's not it. What I really want to say that it was not a career move that I had to do. I didn't. The music was in me. I was always singing, and people were always saying, "The song good, where don't go do this and go do that." But I just took it as people just pull your leg. You know what I mean? I don't take them serious, and here I am.
Well, I tell you, I'm glad you took it
Me
serious
too.
because you have blessed us in such ways.
Me too.
Thank you so much for sitting down with good.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure, sir.
Thank you for checking us out on Good News Jamaica TV for content that informs, inspires, and transforms. Please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more positive Jamaica content. Walk good.